Hey friends, I hope you're well by the time you see this video. Thank you so much for joining me for another pick a card reading. Today we're going to dive into breaking news. What is happening around you, to you, for you, with you? We're going to figure it out. We have 3 piles in front of you. Number 1, number 2, number 3. If you would like to meditate with me just a little bit, just to clear our thoughts out and connect with our piles intuitively, please keep watching. If not, the timestamps are below. You can feel free to skip ahead to your pile. Alright, so if you want to close your eyes and take a deep breath with me, please go for it. 3, 2, 1, breath in. Breath out, push out your thoughts, open your eyes. Okay, what pile do you feel holds your message? And feel free to choose more than one pile, or watch the full video, or just one, whatever you wish. Timestamps are below. Number 1, you have the red jasper. Number 2, you have the turquoise stone. And number 3, you have rose quartz. Alright, I'll see you over in the piles, and thank you for joining me today. Alright, pile number 1, thank you for joining me. You have the red jasper right here. Alright, in the first position we have the Hierophant, and to me this has many different meanings for me. The first one is your spirituality. Either you're diving deep into your spirituality, your spirit is changing, you're going through this awakening moment, and this is, you have to pay attention to what's happening around you. You have to let this shift change you, keep on going down this path, this spiritual path. Maybe you're coming out of something, going into something. Maybe you're very faithful, very religious. This is saying that I think something is going to be taking place in, when it comes to your spirituality, or even a marriage. When we think of the Hierophant, I'm thinking of a reverend at the altar waiting to marry a couple. So maybe something is, let's see, changing when it comes to your relationships, whoever you're committed to, your marriage. Things just, either progressing, or you're going backwards, things turning on its head, or totally changing for the better. So I would say, as far as your marriage, your spirituality, even who you are to the core, something inside of you that maybe you're going through. The breaking news is that you're going to figure something out, and it's going to be either a big change for you, a big aha moment for you. It's going to either change your relationships, change how you perceive things, change who you are. When you're in your skin, right? You're committed to who you are, right? You know who you are, who you want to be. But I feel that something is going to either challenge you, tempt you, and you're going to figure out what is going on going forward. The news is that you're going to figure something out. Whoever you're committed to, whatever you're committed to, something is going to change, and you're going to figure out what that is very soon. The news is coming soon. It's going to be breaking. It might shake you a little bit, but it's breaking news. So it's like it can break the mold. It can change how you perceive, change your perception, for the good, for the better, or it can be something that needs to be wiped out of your life, for the better, for the highest good. So look out for something a little bit, because this is a Hierophant. This is a tower, not a tower moment. This is a bold statement. The Hierophant. The Hierophant has a lot to say. The Hierophant is saying, beware, watch out, whoever you're committed to, whatever you're devoting a lot of time into, whoever you're serious about, whatever you're serious about, look out for something, shifting a little bit, either becoming better or falling away because something better might come through. So the next one here is what you need to know about this first card, the challenge. I mean, not the challenge, but clarifying. So the clarifier here is energy, Taurus and Gemini cusp. Wow, so this is basically telling me what I was just saying, that you're going through this, either this just challenging, tempting, awakening time, and the energy is shifting. So New things are coming in, but only because old things have to fall away. So that's why this spiritual hierophant here is saying, like I said, whatever you've been committed to, whoever you've been committed to, that might change a little bit, only for the better, because new things need to come through and need to be replaced, or new things need to replace the old things in your life. The hierophant. So if you're interested in the love, if we're talking about love and your commitment with a relationship, to a person who you're in a relationship with, I would say this is a change. Either you guys can become stronger. I'm getting a tingle on my shoulder. I might be saying this. This might be what you're looking for, this answer. Your connection might be getting even stronger, and you're leveling up to a point where you're like, okay, let's get married. Or this can be, you know what, this relationship, this marriage, or this partnership is not working for me. I need to, do my own thing. I have to go within. I have to go follow my own path, my spiritual path. I have to go digging into, who I am, who I want to be. So, however you want to take this, my friend, this is general. I don't know who's watching my video, so if it doesn't resonate, then that means it's not your message. But do take what does fit for you and then leave the rest for the next person. And I do have personal readings if you're interested in something more tailored to your energy. Check me out on Etsy. So, wow. Energy, like I said, it's like a wave. Something old is going out, and then something new is replacing whatever just left, So, look out. Just look out. Now, the next thing here we have is the infinite. Wow, and we can see a lot of synchronicities with the spread I used here. And the colors in here, the color scheme. So look up to see what pink and oranges mean to you. Pink, orange, and red. And we have yellow here as well. So infinite. Okay, so I feel that this is, the infinite to me is like saying, this is something that you're, always going through. You're always going through your tower moments. You're always going through your realizations, your revelations, your reinterventions, like reinventing or reinventions. You're just going through this evolution of you reinventing yourself so often, like every 5 to 10 years, or every 5 to 6 months, 5 to 10 months, who knows. But this is like adjustments, minor adjustments, and it happens periodically. Infinite is just, it's evergreen, forever green. It's just everlasting. You're going to keep on going through these tower moments, plowing through them, coming out stronger, coming out better. The energy is just, recycling. It's like time for new energy, time for a new situation, time for a new job, time for a new relationship, time for, more new confidence. Time for me to build myself up and find that confidence that I was lacking, whatever. Like, just you recycling, old energy out with the old and with the new. Breaking news. So this might, like I said, this might shake you up a little bit. You might feel like it's breaking you down, but only momentarily, probably for like a minute, a day, a week, and then you get back in the swing of things and you find your new habitat, your new skin to live in, your new lifestyle, your new relationship, your new job, your new hobby, your new obstacle, So don't be afraid of this change, my friends. Okay, this is a beautiful one. What you're needing to do or go through to see what's on the other side of the rainbow. We have many colors here. So what else do you need to know? We have Seal of Venus, Elemental Magic, Self-Love, and Protection. So this to me, wow, I love what I'm seeing here. This is like doing wonders for my intuition and my crown chakra. I love seeing beautiful, vibrant, crazy colors, fractal images. I love it all. Right, so this is telling me that, yeah, the magic is happening around you. The universe is trying to get you, prepare you for what's to come. Your higher self is preparing you for what's to come. The energy around you is changing. Everything, like I said, everything is just working together. The universe is like putting everything in place for you to go through that, to go through the hoop. So, elemental magic, yeah, the magic happening, yes, the self-love, you figuring out more of what your personal power is, and maybe that's you finding out more love for yourself, you finding out what your strengths are, whatever this is happening for you, whatever that is teaching you, that's adding to who you're supposed to be further down the line. And then protection, you're in good hands, you're being protected, you're on the right path. This is beautiful energy. And the energy that you're, look, we have earthy vibes here. You have the Taurus and Gemini. So you have earth with air, and then you have earth again here. So Virgo, my friend, my friendly Virgo friends. I mean, my friendly Virgo pile number one gang crew. Wow. The energy around you is dutiful, hesitant, and humble with the discrimination, diligent, and painstaking air. Again, air with earth. So this, painstaking, like I said, this tower moment, this breaking news is going to change you. It might, like I said, it might rip the rug right from under your feet, but that's to test you. Can you still stay standing? Can you stand the test of time? Can you stand the test of the tower, what the tower is going to bring you? Are you going to be there standing? Or are you going to be there on the floor? Are you going to be there standing like a deer in headlights? What do you feel is going to be the end result of this change? I feel like you, Virgo, it's like you're putting in the work to make this happen, and you're like preparing for this. So I feel like you already know this is happening. You're just putting in the work. You're waiting patiently. Dutiful, hesitant. Maybe you're hesitant. You know it's coming. Yep, you know it's coming. You know the change is approaching. You just have to ride the waves. Keep on plowing the seed or planting the seeds. Yeah, and then the painstaking airs that this change, this realization, this revelation, this what's it called? Reinvention. Reinvent yourself, right? It's not an easy one, but you're gonna get through it. So let's see, breaking news. Wow, this is pretty breaking. This is groundbreaking. This is like, I'm getting earth-shattering, but it's not going to cause, it's not the pain that, of someone breaking your heart. It's more like, oh man, I hate the change. How do I get back on my feet? Change is so scary, but it's inevitable. It's going to happen regardless. So might as well prepare for it, right? So I'm going to use my eye candy oracle to kind of wrap this up. Oh, okay. So we have bitter and we have spring. So spring came out first. So what this is telling me to tell you. So spring came out first. Okay, this is basically saying that this might happen during the springtime. This might occur, or it might be done by springtime, or you might feel like, oh shoot, I gotta start it now, it's starting now, or I'm in the middle of it. Maybe you're finally awakening to it in springtime. You're right in the eye of the storm in spring, and you finally realize what's happening, like you suspected it, you were hesitant, it was coming, you're apprehensive, and you're anticipating it, but then you finally wake up and you see that you're already in the middle of it. So you just got to keep riding the wave. You're already there. You can't go swimming back to shore if you're right in the heart of that big fat wave coming towards you. It's this close. So that's you having your awakening in the springtime. You're in the middle of it in the springtime. This could be also that every spring something new happens for you. Or it could be that maybe at the end of the spring you're going to finally be able to see what blossoms, what fruits came from your tree, but I would say it's going to take a little longer because, in the springtime you can't just start harvesting. That's in the fall when you get to do that. After summer, after fall, then the fall comes, or during fall, that's when you start to, pick your apples and your pumpkins. So I would say, spring is when everything, you start, planting, you start getting everything ready. Yep. Just doing your work, doing due diligence, right? Yes. And then we have bitter. So like I said, this is not going to be an easy change. This is, it might cause you a little bit of, grief because you're like, oh crap, I'm not ready for this change. I don't want this. Oh shit, but I really have to, make sure that it happens. I have to prepare. I have to save my money. I have to talk to my people. I have to, get my ducks in a row. I have to make a plan B, plan C, and then see where it takes me. And oh my gosh, and what would I do when I get there? And So you have a long ways to go, so take it easy, take your time, no rush, work diligently, be thorough, whatever you need to get prepared for yourself to make this transition as smooth as possible, please do so. You will find the confidence and you'll find the strength and your personal power once you are, either midway, halfway, or at the very ends. Look, Hierophant. You'll be able to pass on your knowledge. You'll be able to stand firm and say, look, I've been through this. You can too. Lending a helping hand to others who are going through the same journey, the same process, the same tower moments, you know. It can be different for everybody, but to the core, it's the same. It's a big fat change. The energy is changing for sure. So that's what I have for you. If you're interested in my eye candy oracle, I do have it for sale over on my Etsy shop. And I do personal readings on there as well. Check me out. And thank you so much for your time. If you would like to support this channel, I do have Patreon, PayPal, and join memberships right next to my subscribe button, down right there next to the red button right there. It tells you all the tiers. 99 cents is the cheapest one, and you get something back in return. I do thank you for joining me today, and now we're on to pile number 2. Pile number 2, thank you for your time. Thank you for joining me. Welcome to your reading. I am V, and I love to post picker cards. Hope that you can join me every day, 1:15 p.m. Eastern Time, unless I have something else planned for that day. On Thursdays, we do intuition strengthening and enhancing. So if you want to join us, we look at cards with no words, and we try to figure out how to interpret them, what messages we come from just looking at the images. Join us every Thursday. I post a video every Thursday. All right, so pile number 2, thank you for joining me. Let's see what your messages are. Oh my gosh, am I missing? I'm missing, oh, duh, okay, right here. I'm like, what? I'm missing something. Okay, so in the first position, we have the Tarot. 8 of Pentacles is here. You chose the green turquoise stone. Thank you for choosing this, by the way. Okay, so let's just break it down before I look at everything else and get distracted. Okay, in the first position, 8 of Pentacles. So you're honing your craft. You're putting in the efforts. You're doing diligence. You're freaking rocking it. You're bringing in the money. You're mastering a skill. You're honing your craft, like I said. I would say that you're, on the road to success. You're on the road to finding out what you need to find out for yourself. Breaking news is that whatever you've planted 5 years ago, 10 years ago, even a month ago, you're finally able to see them prosper, see them flourish. Be able to pluck them from the tree and say, oh man, this is a juicy apple. I did this. Man, I'm proud. And you're very, very meticulous. You're very, very precise. Yeah, same thing. You're very, very thorough. So keep on being thorough. Keep on putting the gas to the pedal. Keep on showing up, being punctual, and putting your passion and adding value to whatever it is that you're creating, because it's going to pan out the way you want it to. So breaking news, hello, success, hello. Hello. Reaching for the clouds, reaching for abundance, reaching for the money, for stability. Yes. Breaking news, groundbreaking news, ground, earth. You're rooting yourself. You're like a tree growing. And you're going to have these beautiful acorns shaking or falling down from your tree. Or these apples. The acorns turn into more trees. So I'm going to say abundance right here. The next thing here is what you need to know about this. This is like clarifying number 1. So the 9th house is here, journey. So what you need to know is that this is taking you down your path, where you need to be, where you need to go, what you need to see, what you need to do once you get there. But in the meantime, you have quite some things to learn, quite some things to pick up, quite some people to meet, things to experience, things to see. And I feel it's just the beginning. It's just the beginning. You have so much ahead of you, my friend. So what you need to know is that you're doing the work, and now prepare for what's to come next. Prepare for the doors opening for you. You have planted the seeds. You have found the keys to the different doors. You are able to unlock so much for yourself. And you have created many opportunities. So it might be that people want to work with you. People want to connect with you in some way, shape, or form. They want to collaborate with you. They want to see what wisdom of nuggets you have that they can take from you and learn from you. And I feel like the journey is just beginning. It's unfolding as we see. Look, right before our eyes, the journey is right there. The path is right there. Follow the yellow medium. This little yellow painted line. Follow it. And it's like you're almost like walking on both sides of the road. So do choose a lane, though. Do choose a lane. You don't want to come across a truck that's heading your way. You want to, share. You don't want to share 2 lanes, okay? Or you don't want to go down 2 different lanes. Choose a path. Choose a road. But this could also say that you're going to have those options. You're going to have those opportunities. So you're going to be able to choose. Look at that, all these pentacles. Yes. So, wow, choose wisely. Choose with your intuition. The next thing here, what you need to know about your breaking news. You have Sacred Scarab. Oh my gosh. I'm getting spirituality. I feel your change, whatever you're putting a lot of work into, this is also impacting your spirit on a different level, on a more empowering level. You leveling up for sure. And this is very sacred to you, very close to your spirit. So whatever it is that you're working on, you're so passionate about it. You love it so much. It's fuel to your soul. It's food for your brain. It's food for your heart. You see, and the doors are opening. The paths are opening. There's no traffic jam here. I don't see any cars here. This is your path. This is you. You paved the path for others. The next one here is quantum continuator, self-sustaining systems, fluidity, and abundance. You have created this yourself. You have opened the doors for yourself. That's what I was just saying, abundance, and now it's here. Look, all these beautiful leaves, and they're changing color. That's what happens when you put your heart into things. You make the change. You see them grow. You water them. They start growing. They start changing. They start becoming these beautiful ripe fruits, and you'll be able to harvest them. So this is beautiful. I feel like these are different little orange leaves here. You got orange leaves here. I feel there's a lot of prosperity. It's just bountiful, right? Everything just, falling right in front of your feet, and you're like, oh, hello. All that work I did 5 months ago, holy crap, there you are. I was waiting for you patiently. Whether you put time into a relationship or you put time into building a franchise or writing a book, and you finally are able to share and have people read it, or you're finally finding your confidence to record a video, and now people are like, oh my gosh, I'm so glad you made a channel, or you just helping people on their path, and you're finally seeing those testimonials, those reviews, the feedback coming through, and you're like, oh man, I'm so glad I leveled up. I'm so glad that I kept practicing and kept working and honing my craft. I'm so happy because now I have something to show for it. So abundance upon you, my friend. Self-sustaining systems, again, with like the tree. I feel like this strong foundation here. You are building something strong and very stable for you. So very stationary. It's not going anywhere. But you have journey, which is, it's not going anywhere, but you physically have to leave your work a little bit and figure out what else you can learn, and then come back to your work. So you have work to do, but you still got to learn. You still got to experience things, and then okay, I'm done for the day. Let me go back to my work. I'm done exploring and going in la la land or going within. Let's go back to being creative again. Finding a good balance. So and then we have fluidity, so it's just flow, easy flow, finding a good balance, right? And you whipping up the alchemy, you're doing the magic, yes. The next thing here, what energy will you be in when you go through all these breaking news? What energy will be passing you or coursing through your veins? We have the energy around you is serious, materialistic, and hardworking. It bestows shrewdness and cautious ambition. See? Look, he's even on his journey. Look at that. And he's got everything he needs. He has everything in his little basket here. He's patiently going up the mountain. He's not in a rush. Slow and steady. Capricorn. Wow. Earth. A lot of earth. Look, earth. These can be coins. These can be leaves. Change, coins, abundance. Look at that. He has, an abundant amount of goods in he has abundance on his back, an abundant amount of coins, baggage, food, whatever, ready to go with him on his journey. Look, self-sustaining. This is amazing. And then Eight of Pentacles, and then you have earth. You have all these beautiful earthy colors here. You have earthy colors here. So you're building something that's going to be you're building something that's going to be very, very tangible. It's not just a dream. It's not in your head anymore. It's actually here. And it's going to bring you stability. That's what this is saying. Self-sustaining systems. It's going to sustain you. Money's kind of coming in is what I'm saying. In other words, get ready for the money to roll in, okay? 8 of Pentacles, you have done it. And keep on going. Don't stop. Don't stop till you get enough. So materialistic, see? Tangible, earthy, hardworking, yes. And it says it bestows shrewdness, caution, and cautious ambition. So it's saying, you know, you're ambitious, you're driven, you're the go-getter, goal achiever, energizer bunny, you. So having said that, don't burn yourself out. Be very cautious. Don't dispense your energy like you're a gumball machine. I've said that before. Try to be very smart with the energy you're giving out and the work that you're putting in. You know, find a balance, find a nice groove so that you can continue doing the same work tomorrow and not feel like you're depleted, okay, friends? And same thing goes for like what energy you give to people. They might, you know, want so much of your time, so much of your happy juice or whatever you can give them, and then you're left feeling like you have nothing. You're running on empty. And to be able to drive this long path, you need to have a car full of gas, a full tank of gas. The next thing here, also 2 cards wanted to come out. We have Vesta, this goddess, the goddess within, your sacred spiritual center and quiet dignity. We have sacred here twice. So this is saying this is very sacred to you. Treat it, be very, very serious. This is serious. This is something that is going to be with you for a very long time. That's why you have to be mindful of your energy, be mindful of the work that you're putting in. Make sure you're staying true to yourself. Make sure you're still providing value. Make sure you're being very meticulous and thorough, and keep on doing your work, but also find, you know, a time to rest, a time to smile, and like I said, you know, go to your happy place and then, yeah, let me go watch a movie or show or read a book or something, and then come back to work. Let me go get some life experience. Let me go hang out with my friends. Let me go in nature, have a barbecue. Okay, time to work now, afterwards, you know? So, this is just saying that you know, the goddess within you, like, you're doing so much work and it's helping you out big time. And this is just the beginning. Goddess, look at that. You're rising up, you're leveling up. So this is work that's benefiting your soul, but also your pocket and your heart. You just love doing this, and I can tell you right now, this is something that you love doing. You wouldn't be putting all this effort into just, you know, making somebody else rich or making somebody else happy. This is because you love doing it. I would also say your inner goddess is trying to come out. It's like, it's there, but maybe it's hidden, you know? So, yeah, get ready for the change, my friend. Get ready. So I'm going to see what my Eye Candy Oracle has to say. If you're interested in my Eye Candy Oracle, it's for sale on Etsy. Okay, what else do you need to know regarding your change? Breaking news. Bitterness. We got that again with pile number 1. What else? Breaking news for you. Pile number 2. Breaking news. Prosperity. Yes. All right. I digress. This is basically saying you're on the road to abundance. You're on the road to success. You're on the road to bringing in that money, that coin. Keep on going. Keep on thriving. Keep on doing what you feel is right. Keep on mastering your skills, honing your craft, but also know that you still have a journey ahead of you. So masters never stop learning, or masters never stop teaching. Masters also learn from their students, and they teach their students. So whatever it is that you are doing right now, whether you're engaging with people and that's what's bringing in money, or you're, you know, learning the ropes on something, you're doing something that's, you know, making you become a better reader, a better person, a better speaker, a better parent, better wife, better husband, whatever. Keep on going, my friend. And bitter here is saying that, you know, it's not easy. It's going to, you know, take some more time. It's going to take more patience, take more work, more effort. But it's going to be a sweet, sweet end result. So that's all you have to look forward to. Don't worry about anything else. Just do what you have been doing, and you will get to the very top of the mountain when you are ready. Much love to you. Thank you for watching. I hope you are well. Please let me know that you chose this pile by leaving a comment below. And if you would like to support this channel, I do have join memberships right next to my subscribe button down below. I have Patreon, PayPal, and your donations help bring more fun to this channel. Thank you so much, and now we're on to pile number 3. Alright, pile number 3, let's see what we have for you. We have this rose quartz. Let's see if love wants to come through in this reading. Check out pile number 1 and 2. They were very, very powerful. They were kind of similar, but they both shine in their own different ways. Different spotlights. Different spotlights are on those different messages, but it's beautiful, and they somehow, come together and intertwine in the middle. So do check them out if you're interested. Before we get started, I would love to invite you to join us on Thursdays. We have a workshop going on. It's on how to strengthen and enhance your intuition, and I post videos just using wordless cards, and we get to dive into the image and see what messages we come up with, and we share them in the comments. So join us every Thursday. It's a way to build your intuition. So in the first position, we have the 5 of Pentacles. So what groundbreaking news are you coming through, or going into, or coming out of? I feel the 5 of Pentacles, to be honest, it's like saying you held on to your money for dear life. You're very prudent, and then all of a sudden you dropped your hands and said, you know what, I'm not gonna save my money anymore. I'm not gonna be so frugal anymore, or prudent. I'm just gonna start spending how I feel I should spend. I'm gonna act like I'm a, like the laws of attraction. I'm gonna act like I have a lot of money, so that I can attract, more abundance. I'm not gonna, I'm going to set that intention. I'm just going to spend money like I have it, right? Maybe that's part of your game plan to manifest more prosperity or just more money. And so now the 5 of Pentacles is here. It's like, oh my gosh, wait a minute. I let my guard down. I dropped the Pentacles. I'm losing money. I'm spending money. And oh my gosh, why didn't I just find a balance, a middle ground, So the breaking news to me is like saying, the floodgates have opened. You decided not to save your money as much, and you wanted to just say, you know what, I'm just gonna spend a little bit, but then you overspent because you held on to your money for dear life for so long, and then the floodgates opened, and it's like, but I can't, I want this, I want this, I want this, I'll just make it up. So now you have to suffer the consequences of dishing out all that money. Either you donate it to people, or you get lent people money, or you bought a whole bunch of things for yourself. Now the breaking news is that you have to try to figure a way to overcome this obstacle of either struggling financially, having a hard time getting that money right back, and maybe you're regretting on what you spent your money on. But I feel that things are turning in your favor. I think you learned something, or you will learn something from this. And I think that lesson is for you to discover, but I think it has to do with you finding middle grounds, like you saying, you know what, I'm going to spend 50, I'm going to spend 40, and I'm going to save 60%. That's not really halfway, but you'd rather save more than what you're dishing out or what you're spending. So yeah, I would say you spending a big chunk or a little chunk and saving a big chunk. That's how you can get things flowing again, so that you can still buy the things you're wanting, or of course, you have to get what you desperately need. But when it comes to your wants, the luxuries, you know what, I'll just do a little bit, and act like you have no credit cards. Just whatever you have cash, whatever cash is available, just spend that, or put your a little bit of money in like this little wallet or this little jar right here, and say, you know what, I'm gonna put $20 in here, and that's all I'm spending, because that's all that's in the jar. So you kind of like learn to budget your money. The next thing here is charisma. So this clarifying this. So this is saying you're very, very caring, very loving, very giving with your money. Maybe that's why you're in this funk, or this, a little bit of a setback when it comes to your finances. And so maybe that ends up hurting you in the long end. Maybe you gave too much. Maybe you loaned your money, or you just was very selfless, and you just, because you're so giving, and you just want to, see people, you don't want to see people struggle. So maybe that's why you're in this, little bit of a setback, but because you were so generous and giving and selfless, the universe is going to say, don't worry, you need to learn a lesson, but I got your back. You're not going to struggle forever. You're not going to struggle. And charisma also is like saying you are very, very, you have a way with your words, or a way with your presence, that you're able to just get things back running again. Use your words wisely. Hey, I'm looking for a job. Hey, can I work for you? Can I do readings for you? Can I edit your videos for you? And all you have to do is, I don't know, energy exchange for energy. So you exchanging energy just to get things right back on track again, in alignment. Sun and Libra. I get, yeah, the Libra here is like people pleasing. You people pleased, and that's what brought you back to, oh my gosh, I'm like in the zero. My money is, I have to wait for the next paycheck or the next opportunity to make more. But the universe got your back. You got a lot of green here. So I'm getting like just more money coming through. I'm getting, heart chakra energy as well. So somebody taking good care of you, giving you, either lending you money or providing for you going forward. Or maybe the universe is saying, you did enough, let's take care of you now. You have a lot of green here. The next thing here is the balancing act. So what you need to know about the breaking news, I think that's what I'm saying, like things are finally picking up. Your finances are improving. So stability, you're gaining that stability again. Where you were in the red when it comes to your money, but that's not going to be any longer. Things are picking up. I don't know if you're finding ways to make money or opportunities that come in, through your door, and you're like, oh, okay, thanks. I can do this side gig. Oh, okay. And then maybe you meet other people, and then they'll spread the word of mouth or do the word of mouth marketing for you, and then you'll get in more, influx of more customers or more jobs or more gigs or whatever. So you learned something. This is for a reason. You had to learn something from this energy. You need to learn to be like the temperance and do things in moderation. Not just, spill out all this money all in one shot, or do all that you can do in one day. This is saying, even if it's not money that you're spending or that you gave to someone or that you put into something, maybe it's your energy. Maybe you dispensed your energy, and you took, or you gave so much, and now you're just like, like now you're really feeling the aftermath. So now the universe is trying to get you right back on track, and that's the breaking news, is that there's a big fat change coming, and it's for the higher good, and it's to get you back in alignment. And so you might feel a little weird. You might feel like, what the heck is happening to me? Like, I feel like I'm in the twilight zone. Like things are just happening around me, and I'm like, and I don't know what to do. I don't know where to go. And just be still and let the storm circle around you. Stay still, and then when the storm is done, you'll know where to go. The next one here says spiral. See, I love when I say something and then my card in my hands is like, it's like basically backing me up, supporting me, because I don't get to look at my cards when I'm talking, because then I'll be distracted, and then I'll forget what I'm saying. So I basically just hold the card in my hand, and I'm looking at this card, or this whatever card is here before me, or in the viewfinder up here, because I forget to look at my table. I want to make sure you can see what I see. Anyway, this is exactly what I was saying. The eye, you're in the eye of the storm. Things are circling around you, like Twilight Zone, like just things happening around you. You're like, what is going on? Looks like you're in the middle of the tornado, and you're gonna feel weird. You're gonna feel like what is happening to me? What is this shift that I'm going through? What is this tower moment coming through? Is this gonna be over soon? Because I'm getting dizzy. But it's saying, stay still, my friend. Stay still. Be grounded. Ground yourself. Because it's going to get a little windy, a little shaky. And you got yin yang. So if you're in the dark, you will see the light. You will be in alignment. The yin yang coming together to make a big, powerful masterpiece. You will be in alignment very soon. The energy will be very, very, it will complete itself. Or, whatever holes there are in what you're going through. If there's holes, if there's if it's not clear, there's answers that you don't have, and you're like still puzzled, everything will be complete very soon. And the yin yang is also, if two forces coming together, and they're very powerful, and they complement each other's energy. So it's like you getting your power back. You finally, like I said, you're back on track. And this says movement, opening, unfolding. See, so you just wait for the dust to settle, stay still. But things are moving, yes, things are moving around you. The storm is just brewing. And the clouds are a little bit foggy and unclear. But once everything settles, you'll know where you stand, you know where you are, and you can proceed going forward. You can just say, I know what step to take. I know where to go. Oh, that path is clear right in front of me. I didn't see that before. And the next thing here is, what energy will you be in? That's what you need to know. What you need to know. Yes, there's an opening. Doors opening for you. What you need to, the energy that you'll be in when this occurs. The 11th house. Where the cosmos grants wishes, luck, friends, and social occasions. So this to me is like saying, once everything settles, you'll see your prosperity, like you'll see the abundance in front of you. You'll see, maybe more pentacles, more opportunities to make more pentacles. You'll see what you didn't see before, answers. Things will be more clear and more transparent. Things will be more, you'll have more of the perception, your perception will be coming from your higher self, Before you were in this phase, and now your higher self is like, oh my gosh, I have a new pair of lens, a new pair of eyes. I see things clearly now. And it's also I say this is also gonna bring you, look, wish fulfillment, happiness, joy. You feeling like you're where you need to be in life. And maybe, occasions. So maybe you meeting people, maybe I'm gonna say out with the old, in with the new. So whoever was not, in alignment with you before, you're going to be in a situation where you're going to find people who are down the same path as you. The breaking news also is that whatever is not serving you, whoever is not serving you, all that stuff that caused you this Five of Pentacles, perhaps, will not be there anymore. You'll have a new set of friends, a new set of keys to a new set of set of wheels, sorry. And things are just opening up for you. Look, movement, door, going through the door. Look, Twilight Zone. This looks all like Twilight Zone stuff here. Like, what is happening to me? This is weird. I don't know what's happening. I don't know if I'm, dreaming or if I'm sleeping. Oh, yeah, same thing. I don't know if I'm daydreaming. Yeah, they're all the same. Man, I'm so redundant. I don't know if this is a movie I'm in or if I'm really, pinch me. I don't know what's going on. And I hope I find out. I hope, this turns to be something that I can laugh about later, because this is just bonkers. Maybe that's how you feel. So let me pull my eye candy. This is for sale on Etsy if you're interested. 10% off. So for you, lovely, number 3. What else do you need to know? Whoa. Hold on. Ugh. Let's see what cards popped out. Okay, so we have these 2 cards, and I'm going to take them. See, look. Twilight Zone. Look, all these stars and hearts and just all this stuff happening. You're like, what? All this debris is flying around me. I hope I don't get any of this stuff in my eye. Like, let me shield myself. Let me put my glasses on. Everything's just blowing around me. But once this clutter settles, you will see where you need to be, what direction you need to head in, what you need to say goodbye to, what you need to say hello to, what you need to incorporate into your life, what you need to wipe out of your life, all that stuff. Yeah, like I said, I'm redundant, you know that, but I'm just, reiterating what I'm really trying to tell you, that things are just, the energy is shifting for sure, like I said with pawn number 2 and number 1. And then you have families, so you might find your soul tribe, you might be more acquainted with people who are like you, like getting to know them better. You might find out people, maybe you might meet some people who you never knew were your family, or maybe you'll, be connected to your ancestors, where you're like, you learned something and you're like, man, I just realized that, but thanks to my family who left a album for me, and thanks to those DNA testing kits, I can make sense of it. Or this is just your family becoming very closer than you were before because of your evolution, your change. Or this could also be that you're finding people who are like you, your soul tribe. Walking the same walk with them, whether they're blood related or they're not related at all. You finding people who you can be yourself with. after all this craziness happens, okay? So, wow, you're in for a ride. The breaking news is that you're going to be going through something very, very transformational, a metamorphosis, and it started here. It started with your setback, but it's like a lesson. So it's a beautiful, bittersweet lesson you need to learn in order to see all this and go through all this and work through all this. But keep on working, keep on working, keep on digging into your spirituality if you're into that, if you know, into religion or relationship, or keep on, you know, building your pocketbook, your finance, your job, whatever job you're into. If you're into a you know, creative, if you're doing something that's, you know, an outlet and it's very creative, keep on doing it. It might take you down a path where you might, you know, lose money, but then you might end up gaining much more than what you lose. So it's up to you to discover that for yourself. And I thank you for your time. Thank you for being here. If you want to support this channel, I do have join memberships, Patreon, and PayPal. It's a way to give back to the channel. You can get something in return, and your name will scroll on the very bottom of my screen for me to say thank you so much for your time and for your energy and for your exchange, for supporting my purpose here. Much love, and I'll see you next time.